Hey guys, and welcome to the Saturday stream, Kerbal Space Program Career Mode, where later on today we are definitely going to a Duna, but first there is a little thing I need to take care of, just something that was left over from a Tuesday. If we come down here, you can see we've got, let's zoom in on this guy here. He has a little thing that he needs to do. He says that he wants to be in geostationary orbit over the top of the KSC. But the thing is, if we come and have a look up here at the contract, you can see he already thinks he is up there. So I reckon we just need to do these few maneuver nodes and then we will get ourselves in the right place. Man, my stream has only literally just told me that we are starting ticking over. So hello to everybody who has turned up in the meantime. Let's stop that playback happening. Ooh, okay, so we're literally, as I say, going to do this small contract and then start work on our Duna mission. I do have the Delta V sheet on my other screen there, so we can start working on how much we need for specific bits. But first off, let's go and do this one right here. I'm going to warp this maneuver node. We literally just want to get these in place. I feel like I'm in the wrong spot, because we want to be over the top of that, which to me means over there. But it's not arguing with me, so I'm not really going to push it that hard. Let's go back here. Is my engine activated? Yes, the engine is activated. That is good. Let's go back and do a little push. Might be a little early here. This is the only problem. We might be a little early. Let's let that. There's no might be about it. We are definitely a little early here. This should be okay though. Hey, Regular Ruby, how are you doing? I am Boss OG, Luna Cop, Another 3, and ZTech. How's it going, guys? How is it going? We're just gonna make a little. It's already told me that we've done it. Well, there we go. Contract complete. Let's go talk about a Duna mission then, shall we? The main problem that I've got with the Duna mission at this present moment in time is the contract for it is not exactly being presented to me. So I'm not overly sure about that. We do have one contract on the go that we do kind of need to finish before that. On the moon. Satellite in a synchronous orbit of Duna. I mean, that's a good thing we could start with. I mean, just send a satellite to Duna. Does anybody have any problems with that? We're probably going to send a few landers, some stuff to transport some science back. Has Tom dropped his video? Okay, we're gonna have to check that out after my stream. I was not aware that it had gone down. I do kind of want to just finish this. We just need to rendezvous 2 vessels around Minmus. Let's see if we've got 2 vessels around Minmus. If we have, we can just get them there, right? Let's zoom out. Zoom further out. Where are you, my beautiful green ball? There we go. There we go. There are a lot of vessels around Minmus. We should be able to get. Look at all these blue and green lines. These guys want re-kajiggering, do they? I don't know. Let's turn that down. Too many green lines. They do. So it's either on or off. Okay, that's fine. I suppose we can live with that. I'm trying to see if there's anything that could really do with the meetup. And I'm kind of feeling this one, if it's got the fuel, could meet up. But I've got a feeling it doesn't have the fuel. How are we all? I'm doing very well, actually. How are you guys doing? I'm getting caffeined as always. Yeah, no, this guy not the best for a rendezvous. So how should we do the rendezvous, guys? What do you guys think? How should we do it? Just launch another small satellite out this way, rendezvous, and then put it into another helpful relay position? I think that might be the one. Let's see if we've got something just randomly kicking around in my constructed ships, my already pre-built stuff. Probably will, but at the same time, I remember there being a lot of troubles with a lot of stuff. The work bus. Oh yeah, remember we went around and picked everybody up. Is anyone at the Minmus station? Because we could probably take the work bus to go pick up people at Minmus. It is kind of the one thing we're missing. I'm a boss is saying hello again. So hello again. Any reason not to? I can think of a few reasons not to, but let's go and have a look. Hey, Algar Rafadi, I'm going to go with. That may have been right, may have not been right. We are going to rendezvous some ships around Minmus, and then we're going to Duna. These are my two missions today. I wanted to first, though, just find out. That's the station. Where's Minmus Hab 1? Man, I need to re-sort out my stuff. We don't have a ground base. Look, there's my bases, but I haven't actually turned any of them on, so we're going to have to sort that out. Okay, so unfortunately, the way I've set up all my stuff is absolute trash. I haven't got any of the quick selects sorted out. Let's go to Minmus, zoom our way in. What is it? What type of vessel are you? You are well, you're not a rover. I know that for starters. ZTech sharing the playlist for the war. If you guys are not aware that I am currently embroiled in a KSP war series, you should probably go and check out that playlist that has just been shown. Hijinks are abound. So let's rename this vessel. You are you are down as a rover. Okay. Minmus. First rover. Because the first rover, it was pretty terrible. I understand. Is there no one in this? There is no one in this. What about over here? We have a full selection of crew to come home, including Jebediah. Okay, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to get these guys, we're going to bring them home, and then we're going to start sorting out our Duna mission. Whether we're going to actually get to Duna today or just design the ship, I'm not sure. So start putting down what you reckon we should send to Duna. I'm probably going to send a robotic mission rather than a Kerbal mission because, oh man. Are you using any mods? I am using exactly one mod. That is the Kerbal Engineer. The only reason I'm using that is because for missions going to, like, such to Duna, it's good to know how much Delta V you got, because I always tend to underestimate. Which is not the best, I've got to say. You can ask any people here. Landstrider is going to be joining us? Probably. I mean, chances are he's asleep right now. Mining it. I don't have it right now. This is why I want to send a robotic mission to Duna so I can get all the really good stuff. Really good science, that's it. But first we're going to send these guys out. This is just going off to Minmus to go and pick up some people. So we can just do this in the background while we talk about. I forget how far you are in the tech tree. Not very far. Not very far. 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't know. We're to the point where I'd have to spend the several million on the... Yeah, I'll show you what... guys here. Look at them. This is why we sent Jeb away, because they kept on doing stuff like this. Are we going to have to send other people away now? Oh, so I was going to set this up as a robotic flight to go and get these people. So let's empty all of this out. It's nice to have a look at it. This is the team that I want to send to Duna. I don't know, maybe we're going to send Samwin instead. Look at this, 2 stars. That's extra science back. But that's, of course, looking far into the future for the second mission to Duna. The second mission. We'll go and have a look in the tech tree. Probably a good idea. Let's launch this guy, then we'll go to the tech tree. Let me write tech tree at the bottom here. There we go. I've written it down in scribbly words. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Now, those of you who were around on Tuesday will remember this guy doesn't take the gravity turn or the pitch maneuver very well. So we're going to have to try and do something to ease that. We had to end up adding all sorts of fins at the bottom and these extra solid boosters. It kind of worked all right. Leave some extra space in case you get a rescue mission around Duna. Oh, the research lab. Oh, man, yes, we need to send a research lab. Oh, yeah. I mean, the research lab really only needs to be a pre-mission, if you will. Let me just turn this down. I'm not sure if you guys will see this now. So, the research lab and stuff like that, I mean, that's kind of for my first start a space station round Duna mission. It's 12:41 in South Australia right now, so this is the Saturday-Sunday stream. Woo! Saturday-Sunday. I'm behind that. That's great. I love it. Anything else going on? No, we are just climbing our way up through the atmosphere. Our Apple app's currently double our height. Because of the bulky nature of this craft, we are having to go almost directly upwards. Every time I ended up staging without going directly upwards, we had massive explosions. So that's a thing we got to live with, unfortunately. The aerodynamic nose cones are outrageous on this ship, though. Tom has messed up so bad. Really? Well, we'll just have to deal with that as we can. Explain it in a video, and everything will be okay. You know, it's not a big deal. People get things wrong in games all the time, and we can just work around it. Okay, let that go down, and now let's full throttle our way. Gonna start our pitch maneuver now, about 20 kilometers. Yes, I am missing an engine. I was like, oh no, have I blown up an engine? I've not blown up an engine. This was specifically left off because I had the to weight ratio, and I didn't need to lug an extra engine around. Why would I want to lug extra engines around? Our Apple apps still going up pretty high. We're starting to see the scale of the vehicle compared to the planet now. It's always nice when you're like sat on the surface of the planet and literally the only thing you can think about is how big your rocket is. But once you get up to these sort of heights, you're like, oh wait, this planet, it's a thing. Rashil's got to go. Oh, bye, man. Bye. Do I play Overwatch? No, I don't. I'm sorry. First-person shooters are not really my cup of tea. Have I not staged this thing that should have been staged a long time ago? There we go. It's gone. Slight inefficiency, but whatever. I think it's going to be okay. Okay, another thing that's a slight inefficiency is how high my Apple apps is already. But again, it's not the end of the world. We could literally just cut the engine here and be happy. It's how incredible how much a single human can mess up in a single day. Dude, you have no idea how often people can mess up. Like, I've had 30 years to observe people getting things wrong now. If there's one thing I've learned, nobody knows what they're doing. Everyone's just making stuff up. It's crazy. Crazy. Okay, currently up at 70 kilometers. Let's start adding more to our Peri apps here. I don't really want to add too much to my Apple apps. In fact, let's zoom out a little bit. Try and find you, Minmus. We're going to set this as our target. Let's not forget to extend some antenna, because that happens all the time. Oh, excuse me. Sausage sandwich for breakfast today, guys. What did you guys have for breakfast? Anyone been super healthy? What's this over here? I just want to know what that is. I don't want to actually look at it. Here we are. Oh, it's a bit of space junk that I need to go and save at some point. I reckon we can come up with the claw, strap a parachute to it, and start saving this sort of stuff. ZTech from Skynet. Well, I mean, some say that Skynet is from ZTech. Oh, the engine was empty. The fuel tank was what? Crazy. Okay, well, here we go. Not to assembly. Ah, man! I don't want to go to assembly. I just want to go to launch. Managed to completely mess things up. Yeah, I mean, like, what is it? When you're dead, you don't know you're dead. It's other people that suffer. The same as when you're stupid. I think that's the one. Okay, so here's the tech tree for people that were asking where am I in the tech tree. About halfway, give or take. I'd like to buy some extra stuff. I mean, do we want to get our landing gear sorted? Look at the parachutes. I mean, I am ideally headed towards proper docking ports. Okay, we're gonna do that so I can get the proper docking ports at some point. Also, fairings now. Oh, that's a thing. Fairings now, very interesting. Yes, explosions. No, explosions are bad, yo. Okay, let's try this again with enhanced science. You're going to change his life status. So I'll try and have a chat with him at some point. I'll be like, dude, you messed up. I'm gonna list out exactly how you messed up. Though I do find most people don't like that little chat. Which I understand. I mean, I don't like having that little chat. Like, when I'm on the messed up side. I get that. I get that. So we need to watch this. I'm going to pop that over there. Maybe we can get some more efficiency out of it this time. Got to make sure it doesn't burn down any quicker than my solid fuel. So let's put about, I don't know, a third? 2/3 even? Not a third. A third would be like down this bit. 2/3 should do well. Can we time accelerate? I don't know if this is... I mean, like, this is the way of the Kraken, right? Yeah, no, I think we're alright. I think we're alright. As long as I just carry on up like this, we should be fine. If I really wanted to be, like, super efficient about it, I would take my SAS off right now and let the gravity pull on the front end of my ship to get us round into the pitch maneuver. But, you know, efficiency, so that sounds like stuff that I'm not very good at. Okay, here we go. We're at our first level staging, just about. Going to the AA drugstore. I got some dude who pretends to be a double A drugstore. Ooh. Oh, what explode? Do you guys see the lack of... No, there's... So these two thins here, not exactly balanced out here. Maybe... let's put a little bit more throttle into it. Maybe the SAS will overcome that. I'm hoping so. Anyway, we're about to lose these... That's good, and now we can start our pitch manoeuvre. I think up at 27 kilometers, we should be alright with that fin blowing up. You don't send out killer robots to kill humans, you destroy the atmosphere. I mean, that is the way. I mean, personally, I would go for engineered virus. Like, you don't want to mess up the planet, you just want to get rid of the people. Am I wrong there? I might be wrong. Let's reset that. Be gone with you. There we go, cool. Jigger out movement towards that direction. Maybe a little low for such a vertical for such a horizontal attitude. Attitude! Why would you care about the planet? Because there's a lot of silicon in that crust, man. Life is like an amazing entropy beater. Take advantage of it. Take advantage. Okay, let's try and turn myself around, at least to be properly orientated. I don't know if that really matters, but, you know, that's a thing. That way and then that way. Okay, cool. 60 kilometer apoaps. We are too low for the altitude, for the attitude I am at. I just used all the nuclear weapons. All of them. Every single one. But how are we going to... Okay, are people seeing this? There's no liquid fuel. There we go. Okay, right, let's try it now. Stage! That went a little bit better this time. Okay, that was the one that got us blown up last time. I just needed to wait a little longer. Shocker. Shocker. A bit more vertical. Let's try and go... Yeah, just like that. Brilliant. Hey, Ryu is a guy. Ryu is a guy, I suppose will be the way. Gummy worms or bear? Gummy worms, right? What? Bears aren't tasty, huh? Complaining about having more fuel. Always complain about having more fuel. Okay, pushing that apoaps out. Probably not the most efficient way of building an orbit. Just grazing the top of the atmosphere. I mean, I suppose it's what the ISS does. There we go. That's the derelict that we went past last time. We're being a little less efficient this time, or at least we're not making it quite as quick to orbit this time. But that's all good. That's all good. Okay, I think we're going well. Let's start bringing our nose down now. I've noticed that the apoaps has gone over the top of the atmosphere, so anything to do to get that periups up now is the one. Our guys off now. Good to see you, dude. It was good to see you. Building up some speed. Now, what ship are we going to rendezvous with around Minmus? There are various ships to go and join up to, so I'm not sure. Are we getting close? Let's do a little bit of physics time warp there. Yeah, ×2. That's what we need. Okay, I'm going to stop that. Did I just run out of fuel in this stage? I did literally just run out of fuel in that stage. So what I'm going to do is spin up my craft like so, and then just double check the staging for some reason. Pow! And now they'll just drift away slowly from me. Nice. Okay, if we can turn back to appropriate orientation. I mean, I suppose any orientation is appropriate in space. Okay, something like that. That looks good. That looks good. Waiting for apoaps. Let's just time warp our way up. We could do this quicker. The International Space Station is currently orbiting around a planet over Japan. Is it over Japan right now? Awesome. Awesome. 28,000 kilometers per second. 17,000 miles per hour. Amazing. Sorry, 8 kilometers per second. It's 28 kilometers per hour. 28,000 kilometers per hour. I was looking up the speeds of the International Space Station literally just before we started. So I was watching an interview with the astronauts, and they were like, "Oh, we go at 17,000 miles per hour." I was like, "What is that in kilometers?" Like, honestly. 8 kilometers a second. That's what that works out at. Okay, Periaps is on its way up. Station Alpha. I keep forgetting that we've actually already got a station around Kerbal. There we go. We're not coming back now that we're over 70 kilometers. We've also got to try and figure out where the best place to do our maneuver is. Honestly, somewhere close to here. Set target. It's not great, but it's not terrible. 33 kilometers. Sorry. 33 million meters, 33,000 kilometers. We're going to take this out to about 40. Standard Minmus stuff, you know. You send that out to 40, you then find your ascending node. No, you don't reset your target. Why would I want to do that? This is awkward. Give me that. Give it. There we go. Add this maneuver. If we're ascending, we want to go down. To about there-ish. Okay, that's good, but it's not perfect, so let's try and change that to make it actually perfect. I do like perfect. I don't know about you guys. Oh, is that not good enough? You're not going to let me have that? Okay, let's hang around a little longer. Little longer? No? There we go. Just took a little while. Yeah, 27,000 kilometers. With an extra W... I'm not sure what you're referring to, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Let's try and turn up. Are we gonna... To be fair, this craft... I was gonna think, like, do we have enough to get to it and back, but... I'm not capable of perfect. I beg your pardon. I can do perfect. I just choose not to, so you guys don't feel so bad, you know? I mean, I don't want to, like, embarrass you guys with my outrageously good play. Okay, let's carry on round. Okay. Into Yo Space Station. I could follow that up, but I am making maneuvers right now. 5 minutes, in fact. 2, 3. It's got a 2-minute burn on it. This is interesting, to say the least. Come on, you can do it. Face the right direction. I believe in you. I do. You know, I believe in this craft. I've seen it do stuff. I've seen it do stuff. The things I have seen it do, you would not believe. Come on, point in the right direction, dude. It's always the hardest bit of the game. I suppose I could have used the RCS that I didn't put on the bottom tank again. Both of those, yeah. I would go to ISS Tracker because that's the one that sticks in my brain. That's the one NASA push all the time. Can we get up there? Just get close. Just get close. Anyone know what's going on the International Space Station at the moment? I know they've got a haptic feedback unit that they're using to control robots down on the planet to try and work on their remote. What's the word I'm looking for? Remote controlling? That's not the word I'm looking for though. Remote device use. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I know that's on the go at the moment. Did I not extend this? I was fairly sure I extended this. I was fairly sure I extended both of those. You guys remember me extending these? I have already gone too close. Maybe that was on the last launch. Maybe. Let's extend that again. Okay, definitely managed to do this at the wrong spot, but that's okay. That's fine. We're about a minute late. Nothing that is unchangeable. I mean, this might actually help us meet up with Minmus a little bit better. But we got our burns to make. Oh yeah, we got our burns. 300 meters at the moment. We need to get that up to 36 million. Well, 46 million is actually what we're going for. Thankfully, once it gets over a million, it starts sort of exponentially growing. I don't know if it is actually exponential. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Perhaps we need to go and have a look in the maths. Is there a squared sign in there anywhere? I'm not sure. I'm not even sure where I ought to go find out. Maybe on the cheat sheet in here. Okay, so Duna. Going to Duna. What are we going to need to get to Duna? We're going to need a landing craft of some description. Is it coming back? Nothing's actually going to come back this time, so we just need to push out to Duna. Let's just quickly have a look over here and see what's going on. We're going to need about 1, 2, 7 or 8 kilometers per second delta V, I reckon. What happens to the astronauts in case of zombie apocalypse? I don't know. Like, you'd imagine they would have a plan in place. I should imagine crying is quite high on the agenda. Like, they can come back in the Soyuz. The whole idea of having the Soyuz attached to the craft is it's like an emergency life raft, so they can get back on their own. That's no big thing. But would you want to? That's more the question. If you were on the International Space Station and you got word that the zombie apocalypse had just kicked off, how long would you leave it before you came back? Would you come back? Would that be a thing? Would you not? This is a terrible approach. This is an even worse approach. Okay, let's go from here. Add this maneuver. Probably going to have to do a bit of this. Yeah, I thought so. And then pull it down. No, still not good enough. Swing that map around. This one? Okay, in that case, let's do this. Just extend that out a bit. May or may not be good enough. I just kind of turned my throttle on to see if that helped. I pull it down. That's not great, is it? I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. If we do this, and then, I don't know, maybe shunt around with this a little bit. Yeah, something like that. I'd really prefer that node to be over that end, though. Just a little bit more, there. That looks like a maneuver we can get away with. That looks like a maneuver. The ISS is capable of producing foods. Right, they've started making lettuce and stuff like that. Food, yeah. All this is a question for humans. I'm only capable of answering this. Yeah, no, they have hydroponic. Yeah, I heard about all this. Oh, hey, what's that over there? It's got to be the derelict again. I bet we're in a co-synchronous orbit with it. But yeah, how long would you survive for? I mean, like, the ISS has got station-keeping capabilities, right? It can move around on its own-ish. I wonder how far it could get into the solar system. That's the next question. Probably not very far, thinking about it. The amount of fuel that would be needed is ridiculous compared to what's needed just to move it out of the way of a satellite or two. Until the systems start to fail, yeah. First, the thing is, the ISS, it's like, what, 20 years old now? It is constantly in a state of failing but being repaired. First thing that would sell probably would be the oxygen. Oh, fail, maybe fail, yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, like, would the oxygen fail first, or would the toilet system fail first? There's a lot of moving parts in that toilet system, as far as I'm aware. Whereas the oxygen is just like microbes and stuff, yeah? I don't know. I'm not even sure how the oxygen system works up there. I bet it's like super proprietary, super secret. I would make it super secret. Okay, here we are. We're coming up to the moon's orbit. We're going to make ourselves a small burn. We just need to get closer to it, I think. 15 minutes away might be a little too big. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this works. Just ever so slowly going to push this. Doesn't need to be too far. Need to be too far. The question is, are we going to meet up with our rendezvous? I hope so. Is that good enough? Is that where we want to be? I'm not sure if that's exactly where we want to be, but let's have a look at Minmus here. Let's see how we are. I mean, that's... What happens if I do this? Yeah, we're burning in. I just want this line to get nice and big, you know. The whole time this number is moving down, I'm feeling good about it. I'm not sure how much we're pushing out further past it. I mean, that's all speed we're going to have to try and like shed when we get out there. How about if I put down a maneuver node over here? Let's add this. Let's see. Yeah, oh, that's looking pretty good actually. Not that one. I want the radial. Thank you. No. Okay, let's just push this instead. Okay, that's nearly... That is polar. It's not quite what I wanted. That's the problem with polar. It really wasn't quite what I wanted. So let's pull this back. About that. That's what I'm going for. So let's make that happen, shall we? Everything that NASA is doing is open to the public. Yep, it's true. Everything Yeah, okay, so I do stand massively corrected on the whole life support thing. Of course, it's not going to be top secret, yeah. You are correct. I wonder who makes it. You know, 'cause like Boeing or Lockheed Martin or someone like that tends to make everything. Or is it one of the Russian modules? I don't know. I actually don't know. That should be something that I know, but I don't. It's supposed to, yeah, carbon dioxide plus water plus soil. Yeah, yeah. Okay, can we do this a little faster? I'd like to do this a little faster. Maybe faster isn't the way to do it, but that's what's going to happen. We are going to rendezvous, I don't know, with... We could come in a little bit more and then rendezvous with this one. It's going to be awkward, but we can do it. We've got all the fuel. That's the thing to bear in mind here, is we've got all the fuel to do whatever we want. Let's try with this one. Let's try with this one. I'm going to warp here, and then we're going to try and switch back in the time it takes me to warp up over there. Elu, the work bus! Going to get these guys transported home. Going to get these guys transported home. Keep losing connection and then getting some back. Definitely need to put a little relay network out here. Look, this guy is supposed to be helping, but he's not. So, do I not have control? I do not have control. Is this going to be one of these, like, am I going to get control before we fly away type situations? Let's try. Anytime we get any... I was going to say anytime we get any connection would be a good time to close it, but is that a good time to close our orbit? I think it might be, actually. I'm super scared of losing connection now. Okay, no, it's going alright. It's going alright. And we're looking in roughly the right direction to be able to close it. Oh, look at this. If I go set that as target. Oh, yeah? Okay, okay. Let's get this intersect. Let's add a maneuver here. First thing we want to do is close up our orbit, because that... Oh, no, not that much. First thing we want to do is close up our orbit, because that is how we make sure we don't go flying out into deep space. I'm kind of tempted to do it here, actually, where I am. Yeah, okay, alright. Let's try something like this, and then we tip it a little bit. Are we going to end up in some weird orbit that's going to be very awkward to rearrange if I tip this too much? Yeah, we are. Okay, let's just close it up at periaps, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. I think that's probably the best way. It gives us the most thinking time, if you will. So that's definitely too much there. Something like that. Yeah, and then we can start mucking around over here and trying to make this the node that we come back from. Okay, that's the way. Oh yeah, no, I know what you're saying, Ztech. So he's like, when you're streaming with Landstrider, it's really hard to like engage with the stream. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying there. Oh wow, that was loud behind me. A chain just fell off the wall. Unfortunately, I don't have access to his chat. Obviously, I'm using all my internet just to try and connect and stay and have good connection. I will try and figure out if I can get the chat on the go. Is there a problem? There's not a problem. It's just a small engine compared to the mass of the ship. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, close this up and... Ooh, there. That looks about where I want to be. It's close enough. So from here, we want to add this maneuver. Now we really need to start messing around with it. So we want to pull this up to that sort of altitude. We want to bring this into somewhere like that. Okay, that's getting close. That's getting close. It's unfortunately not really meeting up as I would like it to. Can we make ourselves a little meeting over there? Okay, if I manage to actually get those looking like that, I will be super... Why do I have chains? It's for locking my bike up. It's for locking my push bike up. Unfortunately, obviously, I don't need to lock it up inside, so I just hang it up on the wall. I don't have like a space outside to put my push bike. I live in the middle of town. They have allocated me a tiny one-bedroom flat and no more space at all. Yeah, I live in a world where we get allocated space. That's terrible. Okay, let's get round to this maneuver nude. Maneuver nude. A little closer, a little closer. Literally a 3-second burn to do, so I'm not... 1, 2, 3. That was longer than 3 seconds. Does that look about right? Looks pretty good. Let's kill that and see what we got. Oh! Oh no, I didn't kill it. RCS, forwards. 1.9 kilometers. I think we have a super good approach. Super good. Yeah, no, alright, you got me, Zedtech. That's... right, I want to kind of warp over here, don't I? Warp here. And when we get close, we'll be able to start thinking about how we're going to join up. Oh, I really, really hope we don't lose connection. Give me my connection back, you horrible people. Oh, you horrible people. Also, that's going the other direction. I mean, I do have the Delta V to correct that. I just need a connection again. Oh man, deep space probe network is. Oh! We can do it! We can do it! We can do it! We can do it! Surface target. Target's what we want. Let's try and swing ourselves around. We are still accelerating, so let's stop that. How far have we got to go? Forever. We got like all of the to go. I'm doing physics in school, and I showed my teacher this game, and he was very impressed on how accurate it is. Yeah, no. Teachers are always impressed with games that involve like a small scallop of learning. Small scallop? Dollop is what I was going for, but small scallop of learning will do as well. About there. About there. Okay, how close do we want to get? We want to get like super close. There he is. There he is. How long is it going to take me to lose this speed? It's not even accurate. It's relatively accurate. It's as accurate as Kepler ever was. So we can't say no to that. Man, I don't know. I don't know when I'm supposed to be flying. Go? No, is it not go? Go? Oh, we're still accelerating. Oh my gosh, there we go. Let's go this way. Okay, so we've lost our orbit. It's tempting just to leave that like that now. Oh, look. Oh, maybe not then. Maybe not. This one here. Are they getting any closer? 3.9, 2.9, 2.6. Okay, let's let that one play out and see what happens if we do this. This should be all right. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work. I mean, I suppose I could see a few reasons why this wouldn't work, but... Oh, no. Wrong buttons! Something like this. Let's push these closer together again. Turn my RCS off because that isn't helping. 3.2. We could do better, but like, look how good these orbits are. Let's warp over there and see what we can do about it. Is this enough to meet the contracts yet? No. Let's have control back, thanks. That's nice. In fact, that's super good. Super good. Hey, Carol! How are you doing? Every single red light is flashing. Yeah, I mean, that's what red lights are for, right? Is that not what red lights are for? Am I misunderstanding something? Let's just push that way and get all the way over towards our target reticule over there. I suppose we could dump down to our smaller craft now. We've got all the fuel. The ISS is on the same latitude. Nice. I always find it nice to go out and stare at the ISS just as sun is setting. That's always my favourite time to watch it go past. We're going to be able to drift close enough together like this. Oh, actually, this might be drifting a little too close. In fact, let's use the... Are we still time warped? We're not still time warped. Oh, there we go. Rendezvoused. All right, let's go. Let's land. We want to land... Oh, man. Look at that. Let's get back onto my orbit there. We want to land on that one right there. Can we do that from here with, like, all the fuel being expended? Kind of. At the same time, I think I'd like to wait for this to get back into the daylight. What do you guys reckon? We should just wait for daylight? Let's wait for daylight. It's going to take a while. Okay, there we go. I am literally going to do it from here. Watch this. We're going to... No, not like that. We're going to find... What am I doing? Turn my RCS off. We're going to find our retrograde. Hey, Tom! How's it going, buddy? I was looking at films, I was like, what's this stream? Oh, cool. Cool. So, yeah, Tommy! I hear you may have misunderstood a few of the raw rules. No, let me try that again. War rules. For some reason, putting a W and an R together in the same sentence for me absolutely messes up my language use. Well, just putting words together kind of messes it up for me. I'm good at this, yo. I'm good at this. Something like that? Yeah, something like that. Then when we get to this periapse, we can make an adjustment. I don't know, sort of like this. No, give it back. Give it back. And put it in like this. And that should do it, I reckon. Probably. Let's warp over here and find out what goes on. I'm expecting this to spin. This is good. This is good. We're going to be on the other side of the planet. Is that going to be useful? No. No, it's not. Yeah, that's totally not useful. Okay. I can't even get rid of that because we're control locked. Yeah, so we've got the network going around here. None of them are in communication with Kerbal, though. What's going on at Kerbal? Why is this not a thing? Let's go over here and have a look. I want to look at the full network, please. Why can't you communicate? Like, you are specifically a comsat. Why aren't you communicating? Anyone, anytime, anyhow, any place? No. Too late. It's too late. Oh, stop! Stop! We can do it now. No, we can't do it now. I'm sure we could have done it then. Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to keep going until we get a place to do it. Next orbit then? Is it going to be next orbit? So now we have an issue. Because obviously I want to try and land this thing, but if I do it here, we're likely to run out of communications again. Let's add this maneuver. Let's pull this up to close to equatorial. And then I need to make sure this doesn't land in... There we go. Okay, let's do this maneuver, and that puts us closer to always being there. I didn't launch a nuke. Why did it say that I was online 2 hours ago? What, me? I'm not sure. Alright, let's try and do this burn. 6 seconds. Shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. This would be so much better when we get people on board, obviously. See, look at all these connections. This should be fine, right? Why would we not get connections here? Right, there we go. That's all in place. I'm just going to kill that. I say kill it. That's a bit harsh, you know. Set that as target. That's where we want to go. Okay, hopefully now we should be in like closer proximity wherever we are in our orbit. Something like that, right? Pow. We're at Apple Apps now. So ideally, once again, we want to do it around here, but I'm going to be so amazed if we can actually do so. Let's clear that. Here, have we got connection? Are we going to have connection when we come in for landing? I hope so. I hope so. We're going to add this maneuver here. We're going to pull ourselves in. And then push that up to about there. Like, that should be perfect, right? Are we all agreed? Could I do an unturned series? Maybe. I don't know. Unturned is kind of... One, it's not really sci-fi, so it doesn't really fit my channel theme. And it's also, like, very old now. That said, Kerbal, also very old now. So... Alright, let's line this up perfectly like that. Can we make the maneuver here? We could, but I'm not going to. I'm really... tell you what, because I'm so worried, we're going to do a quick save. What I'm worried about is losing control halfway down to the surface. As I'm sure you can imagine, I think that would be a pretty bad thing. Okay, let's try... that. It's dark. Oh man, it's dark. We are also... I think right now I'm going to do a decouple. Be gone with you. Alright, that shouldn't have pushed my orbit into a weird one. I mean, I know the orbits of Minmus are low impact, low energy to change stuff. This is good. This is good. Let's... No, whatever. Okay. And with that in mind, we are going to start drifting over the horizon. Hopefully the sun will rise just as we get over there, and we're not going to lose connection. Okay, that's where we're going. It's looking incredibly dark over here. I don't want it to be so dark. Oh, it's too dark, isn't it? It's very dark. If we do one of these, this should hopefully keep me up in the air. I'm a little worried about crashing into the mountain right in front of it. This one here. It should be okay, actually, looking at it. It should be okay. Let's go a little further, see if we can't get some skylight. No, it's just dark. Why am I doing this on the dark side? Do we have lights? No, of course we don't. Why would I put lights on this? Try and hit the VAB from space. I mean, that's relatively simple to do, actually. Okay, let's stop. I mean, do we want to stop right now? I don't think we do. I want to turn my engines to the south. I want to do something like that. This should hopefully rearrange my position. No, wrong direction. Of course it's the wrong direction. Why would I do that? We want to go north. Come on, dude, you can take it. Oh, Mohammed is suffering from measles. Oh, man, you have my sympathies. You have my sympathies. It's alright. I mean, like, as long as you're not, you know, over 25, it's probably going to be alright. It's probably going to be alright. Man, it's so dark. So dark. This is not how I wanted to be landing this. And I think it is now time to stop. Time to stop. Let's just get this horizontal movement down to next to nothing. Like so. Of course, we actually need to be looking at the surface. Still travelling forwards. That's fine. That's good. I can live with that. And we should just be plummeting down now. What's that? That's the work brush step. That's the bit, the fuel tank we got rid of. Not loving this. Oh, I suppose that's a good connection there. Not a good connection. I'm really worried about losing connection. Gear down. We just about see what's going on this side. Just about see what's going on. I'm sorry that it's so like late in the day, if you will. We could have done better. Let's zoom back in. right in. Make sure that we are coming... No, we're not going forwards enough, so I kind of want to push... Not that way, other way. Kind of want to push this way. Just the smallest amount. Just to make sure that we do go towards the base. Is that better? Is that not better? I'm not sure. Down here. Does that look in the right direction? Northeast? Yeah. I'm really not sure I'm falling in the right direction. No, yeah, that is good. Just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. It's kind of one of the things I dislike about Minmus is how long you have to wait for things to work. And the sun is going down again. Alright, great. It's now daytime in the ISS. Nice. Okay, let's put that this way. I don't know. I'm not sure what the good point of view is here. Oh, I think it's time to stop. Do you guys think it's time to stop? I think it's time to stop. Oh, we're going back up a little bit. No, we're coming down. That's good. Okay, we're going to be a little distance away, but not actually too far, so that's fine. That's good. Let's keep an eye on these fuel tanks. Alright. Engines, unfortunately, are so powerful that if I have them even slightly on, we decelerate. I just wanted to, like, check myself before I wreck myself. But that's okay. We can do this. Coming down at about 9 meters per second. It's going to take a while. The doctor said it's 75%. Can you tell me the chance of the Duna mission success? Probably about, I don't know, a quarter. It depends how often we can revert. Like, and we will revert quite a lot, so that's kind of 100% chance. But the chances of me getting it right first time, about 25%. It's quite low. No, what's Zed sharing? Is he rickrolling people again? Let's just find the floor. Not sure how far away the floor is right now. I mean, we're only 100 meters off the floor, so we can't be that off of sea level. And the Great Flats are at sea level, so we must be coming down about right. 3.7, 3.6. We might actually be shedding just a little bit too much speed. Just want to keep it somewhere between, I don't know, somewhere between 1 and 5. I think we're going to touch down beautifully. Not quite perfect. We could have done it right in the middle of them all there. Oh, here comes the floor. It's getting very close. Touchdown! That was beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to time warp until morning because, man, Minmus night. Should also go and see if we can pick up a Duna contract. In fact, should we do that right now? Let's go and see if we can pick up a Duna contract. That was the only thing that was stopping me like doing Duna last week was the fact there were no contracts. That's why I kind of wanted to come out and do the rendezvous mission because that would possibly, I don't know, possibly allow us to do it again. Explore Duna! Bam! That's the one I'm after. Thank you. Okay. That's the one I wanted. New station round Kerbin. Antenna docking port, 8 Kerbals, cupola, and maintain stability. Might do this at some point. Maybe. Alright, let's come back out. I think the video is appropriate. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, I just reloaded my thing.
It's time to stop.
Alright, cool. Let's go back to my thing and see if it's rewritten my title for me. Yes, it has. Ah, man. Duna! Exclamation marks. It's kind of all that we are doing after this point. Okay, cool. Everything's coming down. Oh, all my chat is coming back up again. That is crazy. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I really wanted to find out what ZTech was sharing. Let's zoom back out. Immerse, zoom in. Where are you, buddy? Oh, what's this? There a thing to be done there. We can't see everything that I want to see. There we go, Minmus. Yeah, the video was appropriate. Okay, it's time for some hot chocolate, guys. Let me crack this open. Ah, yeah. Nothing quite like a thermos full of hot chocolate to see through a stream. Oh, and I hit my microphone. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, what a terrible way to lose professionalism an hour into it. Okay, let's get this right. I should have done this in the tracking center. There we go. It's the sun. Woo! We're not going to use that. We're going to use this. Jebediah, you can leave first, I suppose, because you know that's what you do. No, he's locked in somewhere. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that. That ain't no ting. That ain't no ting. 300 meters is not a problem. You want one as well? Sorry. Those warm hot chocolate scents. The only problem with a thermos of hot chocolate, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but when you get a thermos and you have hot drinks in there, the air kind of goes really stale and smells funny. Stop! Alright, where is the way in? Can we do it without destroying an antenna? Probably not. There it is. Let's put my lights on, that helps. Always helps. F. Grab it, get in. We're going to take everybody home. We've all been on Minmus for a long time now. Everybody in... Where is everybody? What? Oh, they're on these side pods. I was like, where are people even located? Oh man, that's weird. Okay, so that's actually very weird. We're going to have to transfer people across a little bit at a time. Let's once again go transfer to there. Okay, that's fine. Let go, do this. I do love moving Kerbals around with RCS, but it can get a little time consuming on a stream. What microphone do I have? I have the Yeti Blue Snowball. It was £60 at the time. It was absolute amazing. How is my audio better than Landstrider's? I don't know. I spent more money on my microphone. The thing with me and Landstride is we both get about equal number of views. He does have more subs. There's no way around that. But like the actual views that we're getting at the moment, about on par. I get a few more on my Kerbal stream, but then I've been doing this for longer, so more people know about it. And as Zed says, the response time on Landstrider's streams might be holding it back. I wouldn't want to like comment on that sort of stuff. Like every YouTuber ever is just trying to make up why the thing that they're doing is not as good or is as good or whatever. Well, the thing is, YouTube doesn't tell us anything about why things are popular or not, or how the algorithm works or not. So yeah, we are literally just guessing. Microphone, I've already answered that one. All right, cool, awesome. 20 meters per second, flying around like a pro. Is this Jebediah? This is Jebediah Kerman, the man that we banished to Minmus. We're going to bring him home. Your exile is up, sir. Your exile is over. Yeah, normally on Saturdays we have a few more than 6. Obviously the small contracts have put people off. That's fine. That's fine. At the same time, it seemed a little quiet the past 3 weeks, actually. I'm not sure why. To be honest, I'm not sure why. As I say, we all just try and figure these things out. Let's move in over there. Okay, last person. Let's get you going and get out. I have first better for 39. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Carol. I'm not overly sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how YouTube responds to like lots of streams and stuff. I do know if you can put out videos every day and people come back to watch them every day, the algorithm. Well, I don't know this. I have been told by MatPat, of all people, that if you put out daily content, it is favourable for the YouTube algorithm. But who knows? Who knows? The problem, like, I'm fairly sure that streams are different from videos as well. Man, get in there. Are we in? Are we good? I think we're good. Oh, we're going to have to transfer. So I was like, what? We can transfer people. Over here. You. Transfer. Who are we going to transfer down to the lander cam? Angus, you can go down there. Good little spot all on your own. Alright, let's get inside. Let's look inside, like actually inside. Does anyone know the key to toggle between? Is it L? T? No, T does that. There used to be a button for toggling between Kerbals inside. Unfortunately, it's not the stand. It's not this one because that just switches your point of view from ship to ship. Oh, okay, yeah, your microphone. I mean, $10 microphones are generally alright. Like the first microphone I had, it was a headset that was specifically sold as a Skype headset. It was, I didn't even buy it, it got given to me. And it was so good. It was like cheap as chips. Cheap as chips, but not literally cheap as chips. Chips are about £1 and the microphone was about 10 quid. But anyway, should we get these guys home? Are we facing the right direction? We are almost facing the right direction. We just kind of want to burn towards the sun, right? You guys feeling that? Burning towards the sun? Can we do this from the locked point of view? Free, chase, locked. It's kind of backwards. It's the backwards man, the backward man. This, go! Don't want target, I want orbit. And I don't even want orbit, really. I just want to go that way. That's going to lead to me leaving the Minman system. ISS equals... Oh, that's the longitude and latitude. Okay, cool. Oh, stop! Look at this. What is this? What is this? Can we keep going? We kind of can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 million meters coming in strong and hot. I'm gonna just do that. If we go any faster than that, we're gonna have troubles, I think. Okay, well that was an interesting way of taking off using the locked camera mode. We're literally just flying off in a straight line. It's interesting. Nice. This is nice. Okay, we have all the fuel left, and I'm going to carry on using all the fuel. Actually, that one. Oh, we didn't stage at the right time. Let's do one of those. Let's just leave this in deep orbit, shall we? Can we spin it up? I would like to spin it up. Here we go. Here we go. Pop. Bye bye. We should just slow down again nicely. I actually want to be pointing retrograde. I always love the camera view when it like moves the world, not the ship. I think it's one of the better camera views we've got. What do you guys think? Is that what you like? Oh, Minmus is just so beautiful, so beautiful. The ISS has been from Japan and now South America in the stream. So in the time that we stream, the ISS should make it round the world 2.5 times. Takes 45 minutes? Is it 45 minutes or is it 90 minutes to get round? Is it 45 minutes from one side to the other? Ah, man. I can't quite remember. Let's watch this fall down like this, shall we? Whilst we're doing this, I'm going to put a jumper on. Will the ISS... 90 minutes. It is 90 minutes. Thank you very much, ZedTech, for that nice little bit of information there. Let's do this. So we should see... Ooh, Time Warp went weird. Did you watch Time Warp go weird? We must have transitioned... We did transition, didn't we? Yep. Okay, cool. I want to warp to, like, I don't know, so, within Geostat. Geostationary. 2 days it's going to take us. 2 days. Wasting our Duna contract. Do we start slowing down now, or do we wait until we're close to the atmosphere? I'm kind of tempted to start slowing down now. What happens to my periaps if we do that? Yeah, let's do it. Where is the Kerbal space? Are we going to come home? We're going to do this. I think we're going to do this. Okay, let's use this and then this. Let's add this maneuver. Make ourselves coplanar. Something like that. Like that. Okay, and then we can pull this in more. And that'll bring us home, right? Close to. I just want to get this descending node right. It is a little weird when you come in at a 45-degree angle, but that should help. That should help. We're going to go push ourselves over there. Got a minute to wait. Let's change our view. Let's watch the planet as we get closer. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh no, 28 minutes. It's a minute burn. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. No. What are we no-knowing at, Zed? I may have missed that. 4, 2, 1. About here. About here is where I want to do it. Look at us. Still feel a little far away, actually. TBF, I don't really mind that much. We have got like all the fuel. This was designed to go around many different places than just Minmus. So all these extra things that we're doing, absolutely fine. Really do want to get us into a nice coplanar. Why is your relay so rubbish? Must only have one on or something. Hot chocolate. Okay, going in 30 minutes. Come on, man, you can make it. Let's kill this maneuver node. This is no longer necessary, right? We just make this burn happen. Gonna X that. Exit. Not. Now it's hard to say you X something without sounding like you're leaving. Exit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let's move up a little bit more. Here. That's better. Or maybe not. Wow. That is quite the ascending node, isn't it? Think we're going to get there, though. Indeed we are. Okay, great. We are coming home. We're, like, honestly coming straight back home. 3, 2, 1. About there. That's looking pretty good. We run out of fuel tanks yet? We have. Boom. Get rid of those. Bye-bye. Oh, in fact... Oh, no. I spent all my fuel on doing this. Let's just do this quickly. This is the hardest bit. Why would this be the bit where we... Oh, that's not fun. I mean, it kind of is. But at the same time, ow. We are going to Duna very shortly. Oh man, this is terrible. Let's wait until let's just hold that down, see what happens. Let's see how much monoprop we got. We should have like all the monoprop. There shouldn't be a problem. It's going to take a while. Let's accelerate time whilst we do so, right? So if we hold that down and then do this, yeah, there we go. This is getting us down. You're thinking of leaving the entire war series? I totally understand that, man. Like, trying to organise people is a problem. I mean, that's what went wrong with collaborative warfare, right? Did I not even say hi? Hi, Weathercat. How you doing? Sorry. Come on, monoprop. I mean, I kind of feel like I just want to do this. Oh, we're still at massive amounts of acceleration. I know it's not the best. Let's try that. We'll get a little bit of both. A little bit of both. So we're not going to be coming home. Oh man, that's bad. We're going to be getting close to home, but not as home as I thought. Okay, we're not even halfway through our monoprop. It's going very well. We just get this down to lower than the atmosphere. It'll be great. 8 watching now. I know. Sorry that this is not the most thrilling you could be watching at this point. I may have slightly underestimated. I've got a little bit of fuel left. We could just do. Let's do this. There we go. There goes all that fuel. Down into it now. Down into it. Okay, the lower we go now, the better. I'm just literally just burning. Let's push that over that way. Hold it in place. That's where I wanted to land. It's such a shame. Such a shame. Hello, Mr. Hankalot. Oh, what a terrible time for you to turn up for your first stream. No, we are literally going to build the Duna ship once this guy has landed. I am burning all my RCS to make that happen a little bit faster. Unfortunately, we ran out of fuel just on this last little maneuver here. It's going to be a thing. Send out the golf buggy to collect the survivors and Jeb. Oh, you know Jeb's going to survive, eh? It's going to be hot. It's going to be fast. We're going to have lots of explosions. All these legs are going to blow up. These solar panels are going to explode. Maybe the bottom pad will explode as well. But we'll be fine. We will, all in all, be fine. Hey Callum, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a good time. Despite my being above the atmosphere with nothing but monoprop to get me back. I mean, it's going alright. It's going alright. We're definitely coming back. Look at this. In fact, I should probably stop burning like this. Let's slow ourselves down. Make a turn. Now I want to start going that way. Yeah, okay, we're going to try and extend our time in the atmosphere out. Because this is going to be hot. Like, hot. Look at the look at the speeds we're coming back at. 2,000 meters per second. 2 kilometers per second. It's going to be outrageous. Wish your ship luck, thanks. Hey Boris, how you doing? Alright, awesome. Here we go. Coming back. I suppose we could have time accelerated our way through this. Just gotta keep that entry angle at a minimum. I'm shocked we've not had more heating. There we go. Here it comes. All right, guys. Here we go. Wish me luck. This should go incredibly well. Having the landing legs out is a little bit redundant. Another thing I'm going to do before we start spinning out and losing control is to set 2 of these to deploy when risky. Yeah, okay, that's... Oh, they're all on when risky. Ah, okay. That might not be overly useful, actually. But we'll do it. Hey, Lieutenant Delta. Busy inside the entire coding of my laptop. You've broken it. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. Daniel T. Kids? Maybe? That's how you're pronounced? What is R6S? R6S? Yeah, I'm not sure, I'm afraid. Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Things are blowing up, but we were expecting the landing gear and the engines and the solar panels to explode, so these are no problem so far. Going a little bit too close to the nighttime side for my particular liking, but that's okay. We are shedding speed at about a rate of 10 meters per second. Maybe. Oh, and here we go. We knew that we were going to lose lose control at some point. This was something that was going to happen. Let's... It does keep trying to go to the retrograde. That's unfortunate. I'm going to keep it spinning. For those of you wondering why I'm keeping it spinning, well, that is, of course, because I want to spread the heat around. It's hard to keep this spin going and this spin going. I want it to go through all axes. But there we go. I think we're all good now. I think we're all good. 17 kilometers up the... No. Well, I mean, there was some kaboom. We lost our landing gears. We lost a few... No, we didn't lose any of the solar panels. So that's pretty good. 10 kilometers, 13 kilometers, still falling. It must be an interesting drop. Like this is kind of the first experience of gravity, of acceleration you get since leaving the other planet. I mean, that's a thing to behold, isn't it? It must be quite a shock to the system. There we go. That's where we came from. In this. Parachutes away. Good fun. Never be confident in Twitch. I don't know. Well, I need someone else who's like, you know, as regular as you are, ZedTech. Unfortunately, you're the only regular person. Well, but Boris, you only show up a little bit, if you see what I'm saying. Maybe another 3. You are one of the more regular people. But can I trust you? Twitch, you should work for SpaceX, maybe on the PR. I'm not so sure about the actual space flight and stuff. Though, you know, I can't really say that SpaceX PR is lacking. You know? Okay, what speed are we coming down at? I don't want an orbital, I want the surface. 6 meters per second. Let's just go down all the way. Faster. Look at that light shine over there. It's nice. It's nice. I just want to recover this vessel. Oh, it's the worst bit of the game. Nah, not SpaceX. Do you not like SpaceX? Another 3. Wow! Suddenly out of nowhere, 14 viewers. Hi, everyone that was not here half an hour ago. We are literally just landing these guys so we can go and design. Recover the... Oh, we're still at ridiculous amounts of speed. Design our first robotic lander and satellite for Duna. Maybe we'll make a night lander as well. I'm not sure. I am not sure. SpaceX. Okay, cool. We didn't see if we got any science from that. That was the... Oh, look at all these level 2s. Oh, yeah. People are ready. So let's go and have a quick look to see if there's any more Duna stuff. We've been picking up Duna contracts, you know, when they turn up, i.e. here's the Duna contract we've got to do. Ugh. Do I just send a single thing? Or do we send some stuff capable of doing all sorts of stuff? Maybe we just want to... I mean, the relay... Oh, KSSR, that's a low blow right there. Man, I'm surprised World War III didn't kick off that day. Like, honestly. We really need to go spend some stuff first, don't we? Yes, Duna forever. We're looking, I don't know, maybe at the same sort of craft that we've just used, but without the crew. I just don't want to send my crew out there to get lost. Okay, we've only got 41 science. That's unfortunate. We could have done with a whole lot new science there. What is important? Nothing. The stuff that we've got is important. That's what we're going to do there. Okay, so what tiny ship are we going to send to Duna? We need roughly 2,000 Delta V to land on Duna. Like, land and get back, maybe. I don't know. So let's start with one of these. Hey, how's it going there? Tiny little thing. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to set up some of these. And we want on... Actually, if we get rid of that and then use this... On this orientation here, gonna exit up, press this one. Want to get these facing in the right direction, and then we take this, swing it round. There we go. Perfect power unit. That's what we want. We're going to attach some science to it. Oh, do we make a tiny rover? I don't know. I mean, this is obviously not the best way of doing a rover. That way. That's what I wanted. I mean, we could just throw wheels. Let's bring this down like that, and do that one. I wanna change the rotation. Ooh, have I got a plan here, guys? Do you like this plan? Is this a bad plan? What are we saying here? What are we saying? Is this good or bad? I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure. I don't think it's going to be able to. Okay. I was going to say I don't think it's going to be able to communicate home. That might be a bit of a problem. What do you guys think? Will this be able to communicate? I'm not sure where to attach them either. Let's put mirror back on and do it like that. Oh, it just doesn't like it. Okay, let's try mirror around the part. Okay, alright, we're going to have to do it with the single. I'm not sure about this. As you may have been able to tell from my ums and ahs. But we're going to try it. I just don't think this is going to have the range. What is the range of this? 5 Ms. You need small SAS. Straight up I do. Straight up I do. Good shout, thank you. That is how we control. I'm still not sure if we're just going to have a connection at all. Because we don't have the long relays. And that might actually be a breaker of the situation. I'm not sure. Can we put that there? Is it even going to land? Looking next, not science, utilities. We want to put a couple of these on here. Oh. Ooh, I mean, I kind of do. But that's pretty big. Can we shrink them in? What do you reckon? Like not shrink them in, but just kind of do that. Works for me if it works for you guys. We'll do with that. Okay, cool. So what do we need to get out there? Send Jeb on a seat into orbit so we can control the probe. So to control the probe, you need to have the high-level probe core, which, as you might be able to tell, I don't. Nothing will actually send out. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. Okay, let's try these. How many of these do you reckon we can put in down here? Quite a few. That there, what we got? That's enough to land. That is enough to land. Do you want a participation certificate? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's just check my Delta V's quick. So 1400 to get to Duna from Kerbin, and then we need 5,000 or 6,000 just to make sure we can get out. That should be fine. And I have just lost my chat window. Sorry guys, I can't see what you're saying. They have 5 million meters of range. What? Hey, what are you guys talking about now? Orange shoots. You reckon the orange shoots are better? We can definitely do those. Just need a pilot. No, you don't. You don't need the large probe core on this. You need the large probe core on the ship you are trying to control from. No, we don't need Jeb. No, we don't need Jeb. Oh man, I mean, we could just do a fly through. We could say, look, what we'll do. We'll save this Duna rover. Okay, river. No. Typing rover. Okay, let's save that up. Let's do again. Start fresh. One of these, a few of these. Do I have that central unit? Because I would like to steal that back. Don't save for now. What I'm going to do, now that we've saved this actually, Duna rover, rip all this stuff away. Don't want any of this. This is not going down to the surface now. No, we wanted all of that. We don't want these. Okay, something like that, and then maybe we'll point these forwards rather than up. Like so. Yeah, like this. Maybe we'll need more of these. Maybe we'll need many more of these. If I pop that there as well. So I'm kind of designing on the fly here. I had an idea and then I realised we didn't have the long range relays, and that's completely thrown my idea out. So I'm now just trying to scramble for an idea that may or may not work. Because we're going to Duna today. Whether we're going to be able to do stuff that... What's going on? Give me my control back. Whether we can do stuff when we get out there is another matter. But we are definitely going out to Duna today. So that's power, science, relay, propulsion. Don't have the communication. You lose signal when you're around the moon. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Let's try 8 of them. And we'll see what happens. Maybe this will be good, maybe not. So 8 5s, they're 40 million meters. Let's save this and see what the distance to Duna is. No, I do not have a good enough comms network. Well, I kind of do, and I kind of don't. It all depends which way Kerbin is pointing. Which is, like, the worst one. I'm not taking Jeb, guys. No, Callum, they add together. They add together. So, I'm not sure what the range on... What? That's not the moon. What are you doing there? On escape trajectory out of the sun? No, you're not. You're very much in an orbit around the sun. Well, anyway, what's the distance? We gotta go now. We gotta go now. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Yes, we are. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna go save the game. I'm gonna go. Don't know if I can make it. Well, I can make it. I don't know if I can talk over that distance. It's not Jeb, sir. It's not Jeb. But as Callum says, fire or rockets. Indeed, we have to get going. We have to get going now. So I should have like a massive vehicle back here somewhere. Oh, I don't. That was going to be my biggest. There's other things to put in between these, aren't there? Yeah, very much there are. Did I really not save it? Okay, this is not the Duna rover. This is the Duna flyby. Okay, we're going to save this because I want to go and steal a lifter off of something else, which I thought was in here already. The work bus. Okay, see how this brings a massive thing along with us. What happens if we strap this rocket to the bottom of the tiny probe? So this is so we've got a med lift 1. Let's have a med lift 2. I'm sure there's going to be a 2A at some point as we make better improvements to it. It's not better improvement, just make improvements. I don't want to save. Duna flyby. It's what we're going to send. I mean, we're going to get the contract complete, even if this just passes by. So that's all we need. Medium lift 2. Okay, and I also want to put a stage in between these, I think. Because this will get us up... Wow. If this was a bigger vehicle, this would get us up into orbit. Let's have a look. 11,000 Delta V! Yeah, we're fine. I think we're probably fine like that. But I would... What do you guys think is needed on this? Like, this is horrendous aerodynamics, obviously. But, you know, that's how I work. That's how I do. Let's try... Oh, look, fairings. Does that match that? It doesn't, but... let's... Oh, no, come back. Come back. I wanted you. Fairing. Let's put this... Oh, it's a grand day when I'm using fairings, guys. Got them literally just now. There we go, bullet shaped. That's how it works, right? Oh, you guys excited for this new black hole detection? I presume everyone's au fait. What was the name of... I can't remember what the name of the cloud was. Something went supernova. But rushing through the gas cloud of the supernova that is exploding, there's this thing that obviously we can't see. That is just ripping through and dragging all the cloud with it. And it's the first time we've seen a black hole that's not physically eating, which is quite cool. I think it's quite cool anyway. I know other people are like, oh, whatever, man. I am missing... You guys can see it, can't you? I can see it as well. Right here. No. Thank you for the offer, but that's not what I wanted. What we're missing is this right here, and then everything should be all right. We're not going through the top, are we? No, we're not. Okay, cool. 11,500 Delta V save launch. Let's get going. He's making it aerodynamics. I know, crazy, crazy. Take the SRBs and add another stage. Yeah. If you want more people coming along and viewing, please feel free to share on your Facebook. Feel free to share on Reddit, Kerbal forums, anywhere you know to let people know that we are doing this. I would be very appreciative. I always forget. I let my Twitter know. That's about as far as I get. I should be getting on the forums. This rocket is ridiculous. What's wrong with my rocket? Do you not like my rocket? What do you mean it's wider than it is tall? No, that's fine. That's fine. Aerodynamic. Look, I put a nose cone on it. What more do you want? Okay, let's keep going. Don't have any arms to catch me. Catch me. Oh, I see. Well, don't you have... They were like robot arms that make cars and stuff. I would have expected that of an AI. I would have expected you to have like several... physical embodiments. I'm throwing air quotes up as if people can see. I do that a lot. It's crazy. Why didn't I put nose cones on the SRB? That's a good question. Cause not. Welcome to the internet. I don't know. Yeah. When are you going to make the Patriot on actually? What? Huh? I feel Patriot may have been a autocomplete for you there, ZTech. I'm not quite feeling... Whoa, I knew that was going to be a problem the moment I hit it. That's why my voice stopped. Full throttle. Alright, let's let these all stage. Fly free! I bet this could get to orbit still. Not that way. That way. Alright, if I burn there... Oh, you know what? This actually could. Look, I'm building speed. I don't know if I've got the Delta V, but we got... Patreon. Good shout, actually, Zed. Yeah, I should put stuff in my Patreon. Unfortunately, Virgil, I don't have Separatrons. Oh, wait, I might have bought them. I might have bought them last week, specifically because of this problem. Yeah, let's try that, shall we? The delay is really short today. Nice, nice. Okay. Well, anyway, this isn't going to make it to... It might make it to suborbital. It's got a lot of Delta V in it, this tiny ship, but that's not what we're doing. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly. And let's see what's going on. And here... So, Zed, do you not like the content I put out? Because that's kind of what the Patreon's about, yeah? I thought so. Maybe I was wrong. There we go. These are the Separatrons that I'm after. We want to put these up top. X, yeah, there. Okay, the fact that we're going to have to do these in weird ways. Okay, yeah, let's just put this here, this here, this here. Oh, man, are these all these? They are all those, and these are the ones we want. Okay, just making sure that my Separatrons and my decouplers line up. Oh, man, I separated these out. Pop that there. And we want to take these. And I know it's weird, but I'm going to give them a little uplift. So that as we're travelling forward, it travels forward and then gets pushed back. So it kind of pushes up and out. Maybe? That's the plan. Anyway, if it actually goes like that, I'm going to be astounded. Astounded. That one that way. And this one this way. That should be two... Yes, they are facing. I was looking at those engines over there going, is that the way I want them to face? But yes, yes it is. And then we have these facing down here. We've got that one there and that one there. And yes, yes, I think that looks good. Okay, are these all in the right place? That is the question. Yes, looks like it. Okay, that's Separatrons in my future. Or done. It loves to throw the Separatrons down in stage 0. Makes fun on the launch post. Okay, let's launch. Hey Zed, feel free to retract, man. You know, the whole thing with the Patreon is you're helping out. The Minecraft post, the Kerbal not server, the Kerbal Wars, all this stuff is sort of what we call langyaps. They're things that are given away for free. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. Have fun playing Roblox. I hope you have a good time. This should be a lot better this time. This should be a lot better this time. I'm not sure about the way that these kind of lined up in this way as opposed to like pushing away from the central rocket, but it should be fine. I'm thinking. I am thinking. Well, I'm hoping. So I suppose the thinking happened when I put them there, and now it's just all prayers and hopes. Prayers and hopes. There's not much else we can do into space. What a... I would like to be a little further over at this point. But I suppose it's going to have to do it. It's a big and bulky rocket, so every time we try and do any major maneuvers with it, like all the parts that it's made out of like to lag behind. So if I do a stage when I'm in the wrong place, no fins. These are fins. Oh, hey, we're a little close. Let's let that settle down, that little wobble. Look at this thing go. There are fins. Okay, let's try the Septron. 3, 2, 1, go! Almost exactly as expected. Actually, no, exactly as expected. Nothing blew up. Okay, even better. Oh, wow. Okay, crazy. I did a thing, guys. I did a thing and it went well. Praise me. Things don't go this well normally. Oh, around the solid. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I also play with the idea, instead of using... I actually want to be able to see these. Instead of using Separatrons, you can also put... and that will pull the top of the Separatrons back as well. Okay, let's go over this way. Spin it round. You're going to be able to get up to... No, pushed it the wrong direction. I am so good at this. Okay, I just want to push it down here. I think I would have liked to have brought a Kerbal engineer unit with me. I've just noticed that we haven't got one. That's no big problem. It just means I have to try and remember the numbers as opposed to seeing it. Hey, Glow Eyes! Okay. Oh boy, a stream and I have no idea who's doing it. Oh, well, hi! My name's Twitchy. I suppose you've just gone away now, so I'll wait until you get back. Then say hi, and then I'll reintroduce myself, and I'll say hi to you in your real name, not your alternate account. How about that? Is that a good deal? I hope that's a good deal. If it's not a good deal, let me know, and we can argue about it. It's what we do at streams, right? I bet I was supposed to have made a stage by now. No, we're good. We're good. All of these going. Just got to get our way up into a relatively economic orbit. I don't know. What height should we be parking this at? I normally like to put it close to, like, here. As you can tell, I mean, look at all these orbits. This is where I like to put stuff. But I think I might push this one a little further out. Just this time. Just this time. I'm surprised nothing's hit, because this is not everything. Oh, I can't see it at the moment. Oh, hey. Look, we're drifting. When did that happen? Why are we drifting? Ooh. Obviously the SAS got turned off at some point. Oh, we should also do a stage. Pow. Bye-bye. Just let everything bounce around, I suppose. Okay, this is going to get really fast. I should probably start thinking about slowing it down, but Can't you English? I can't English. Who Englishes? Can I make the Soyuz? I probably could make the Soyuz. I hadn't thought about it. It's hard to make because it's Russian. Yeah, maybe. Okay, here we go. We are pointed in the right direction again. Yeah, so the problem is I've not really looked a lot at the Soyuz. It's got a bubble on top, but I know there's also another capsule on top of that while it's flying. We've gone past Periaps. Let's get going. Apoaps, sorry. Got like 5 rockets. What's the name? Tell that to the AK-47. Ooh, snap. Patriotism starting to get broken out again. You can always tell when hour 2 of the stream starts rolling around. People are like, "Ha, my country's better than yours." It's like, really? We live on the internet. There are no countries. Hey, Violet, how you doing? Mr. The Ghost Games. You know, just calling people's names out. It's good fun. Are we going to make it up into orbit before the next stage? I don't know. Maybe we'll take this to Duna with us, maybe not. I always think this is one of the best looking things in the game, though. When you got like a big long one in the middle and 2 on either side with some fins on it. It's just like, yeah, this is what a space vehicle should look like. Or at least I think it. Anyway, I know a lot of people will argue with me. Are we falling back into the atmosphere? Is that going on right now? Not right now, but it's a problem. It's a problem that needs correcting for. It's not a problem. It's a potential issue. The YouTuber called your name. Nice. Well, you know, I like to acknowledge the people in my streams. You guys have taken the time out of your day to come along and... Oh, look what I've done here. Come along, taking the time in your day to come and like just see what craziness I'm doing here. Is it too late? Are we too late already? I think we might be too late already. Oh, man. But anyway, I want to start accelerating probably over here because we want to, for those of you that don't know what's going on, we want to accelerate ourselves out along the same line of this. Now, most people would go, all right, so that means you accelerate from this edge and go that way, which is generally true, but look at the way this curve happens here. As I accelerate, it pulls this apoaps more and more round into a straight. So if you go a little further off, you do end up aligning with... There we go, the orbit like that. Now, I've got a feeling I've already pushed too hard. Oh, look, we're nearly there. Ta-da! Set as target. Oh, look at that, so close. Is it not there? It's not there. Okay, let's just get a really close one. We'll perform that maneuver, and when we've figured out what has actually gone on... there we go, there we go. That's what we're doing. We're doing that maneuver. That very maneuver right there. Hey, I'm Twitchy. How are you doing? You don't know who I am? That's fine. I am quite a small YouTuber, to be fair. You may know me from Collaborative Warfare. I was Twitch Zhongi. And you might know me from the War series I have going on at the moment. I did also do a few other Kerbal, like normal Let's Plays and stuff like that. And that's kind of the big stuff that I've done. That's all the stuff I've done, really. I've done a lot of other stuff, but not stuff that Kerbal players are going to know. Probably. I don't know. Maybe. How do you guys know me? Let me know. Let me know. I know a lot of you in the stream have been with me for a while, since the beginning of Collaborative Warfare. I know there's even 1 or 2 of you that knew me before Collaborative Warfare, which is crazy to think about. Crazy. All right, let's zoom in here and see what's going on. We are literally on our way. We're so close. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away. Oh, hello. ZTech sharing stuff. Nice. Nice. Ah, we're already too late. Go! Alright, it's no problem. It's no problem. Like, our maneuver node is sloppy enough anyway that we can just make it work. Like, we're going all the way to the other side of the solar system to make this happen. Look at this. So we can do corrective maneuvers on the way, right? Sure we can. Sure we can. That's my plan anyway. That is my plan. Gonna burp. Where's my mute key? I can't find my mute key. Oh well, there we go. I'll let it go anyway. Let it go. Let it go. No, I'm not going to do that. My girlfriend, as some of you may or may not know, works in a small school, primary children, And literally all she hears all day, every day, is Frozen songs. And so I've decided to start picking them up and singing them to her, which obviously she loves me so much for. Okay, let's make sure we're going in the right direction. We are kind of going in the right direction, kind of. My maneuver, it's glitched my maneuver node. How dare you? Okay, fine. We'll watch it from out here. Ready, set, and stop. Set as target. Let's get rid of that maneuver node, and let's just see what happens if we just push like this somewhere. Oh, just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it. Oh, we're in the dark. Oh, we're in the dark. Deploy that. Put some of these out. So we deployed the fairing. I'm now extending antennas. Chances are that we don't actually have good enough antennas to actually pick up a signal at Duna. But I'm quite happy just to have this ripping through the system. And that'll, like, get me my contract, right? I hope. And then we'll just have a bit of space technology out there, ready to communicate with anything that goes past. Sort of a passive relay system. Wait, what? Hey? Someone's saying something. Hang about. Internet was broke. I clicked on one of your videos like 3 weeks ago, and this stream popped up on the YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's great. It's normally 3 months. For me, anyway. After 3 months, it's like, hey, you like this stuff? Why don't... Oh, did I not? I didn't. Let's get rid of those. You like this stuff? Would you like to watch it again 3 months later? And I'm like, wow, I kind of thought it was cool then. I'm not sure if I think it's cool now. I know a lot of people make this same judgment call on my videos as well. So that's the way YouTube works. It's like I was... editing a video earlier on, and I managed to push it up into 30 minutes and 30 seconds, and I was like, oh no, having that 3 at the front is not going to get me any views, because you can have 29 minutes and people will watch a 29-minute video, but if you make a 30-minute video, they're like, oh, I don't know about this, which is fine, because that's what I do. So I've got no problem with that. I'm going to warp up here. I don't want to, like, just warp through the SOI too fast. Touch you in the naughty places. What? So, Zed, is that 0.00012 chance of me making it to Duna, or chance of me doing something useful at Duna? Because whilst I admit I'm probably not going to be able to do anything useful at Duna this time, we are definitely getting there. As long as this doesn't change. Does that change stuff? I don't know. Let me zoom. Let me zoom! That looks good, right? Tell me that looks good. So we got blue going in. Yeah, okay. Warp here. Do we want to stop and rearrange our ship? I don't know. Are we... Let's turn this off. So, for those of you that are all about the extra tweaks, the advanced tweakables, see this hibernating warp? Turn that into auto, and you can save all your battery power. I've had to find that. that has been useful. Oh, look, we're already about to lose signal. Let's see what happens when we go further. There it goes, and it's gone. All right, we are now just a ballistic bit of metal. Why aren't you relaying? What are you? Where did you come from? You weren't there a second ago. I kind of want to go back and see what caused that. Man, I wish these relays would pass on. But, fly by Duna. Fly a vessel anywhere near Duna to achieve this goal. This is what we're here to do. Your girlfriend is working in Poland. No, she's not. We have been talking a lot about how she could, like, get a place in another country, because of course I can just do this anywhere, and you know I'll probably get better internet in Poland. So here we go. Contract complete. Woo! Let's see what else we can. I don't think we can do anything else at all, can we? We are literally just a ballistic bit of space junk. Can we turn? No. Can we set a maneuver node? Nope. Okay, well, we're done. There we go. Duna, guys. Woo. I think your geostats are being thrown out by the moon. Yes, I am probably going to concur with that. Oh, wait, no, that one was a commercial satellite. So, wait. About 4 weeks ago, give or take, there was a mission to... Oh, look, it's going... Oh, it's not going further. I thought it was going further. There was a mission to rearrange a satellite. And when I put it there, I was like, the moon is going to do some weird things to this at this point. There it is. It's doing weird things. Maybe we can get it to Moho. Look at that. I mean, we're not going to have any connection. How close to Duna do we get? Not that far. Not that close. Go to Germany, the only place where shit has... the thing is, I speak to a lot of Germans. They tell me that they think it's really gone bad as well. I've got a feeling just everybody in every country is like, oh, the world is messed up today. Where are you? Anyone said, there we go, Duna South Pole. Woo, we did it, guys. We're not going to be able to do any better than that, unfortunately, because relay networks. And in fact, I don't think I can even take some science. Can I take some science? Is that something? Log pressure? Oh, we can do some science! Sorry, guys, get excited. Can we transmit it back? Not in range. Okay. Well, we can log the pressure. Okay, and we can log the temperature. And then when we get back, because look, we're going back. When we get back round here, we should be able to transmit somewhere. Do you guys think that's a thing? Is that a thing? Let's go back to the Space Center and see if there is anything we can do whilst we're here, by the way. Boris is in a school where a third of the kids are Germans and they say it's awesome over there. Okay, yeah, I should imagine there's a bit of a selection bias on the go. Like, the kids outside a country are generally the ones with the slightly more well-to-do parents. And so they're kind of insulated. This is just my very naive, rough impression from knowing Japanese students that come across this way. They're never poor, let me put it that way. Let's have a look. I didn't want to go in there. I wanted to go into the mission control. Okay, 10 minutes left to go, guys. What should we do in the last 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, no, I'm not saying it's bad. Like, if you come over to England, it's nice to walk around, relatively sane, but we currently have a leader that was not democratically elected. Our NHS is falling apart and being completely... Like, I could give you 1,000 reasons why things are going wrong. But actually, really, in the grand scheme of things, it's not North Korea. Yeah. Do all the things. Oh, look, we could explore Duna again. Orbit Duna. Well, we're not orbiting Duna with that, but we're going to pick up the contract because that's what I want to do next time. We definitely need to do more stations in places. It's like this science stuff. We need to do more science. So next Tuesday, we are going to do more science stuff inside the Kerbal system, and then next Saturday we will be doing more Duna stuff. I think. Does anybody disagree with that? I think that's a good idea. Science data from the surface of the Moon. Just any science data from the surface of the Moon. Just grab that. We can do that. Plant flag on Mimus. Let's get these adjusted position ones. Adjusted position. We can just go around and do these. Position. Okay, there we go. That's the stuff. There we go. All the adjusted orbits. This is what we're going to do for the next 10 minutes or so. Will we ever do a TF2 set? Oh, Team Fortress? No, probably not. First-person shooters are not exactly my strong point. Not only are they not my strong point, I find them a little bit boring. I mean, I did alright. Like in the Fear days. I don't know if you guys remember Fear. I was regularly on the leaderboards on the thing there. So it's not that I don't do well. I just feel all the way through them, you know. Alright, what are we looking at here? Where is our first one to move? This is the first one to move because it's in a nice tight orbit, and we can change that really close. Shoot all the things! What games do I like? I like simulation games, I like strategy games, I like anything sci-fi. If you've got a spaceship in it, I probably like it. Not so much Infinite Warfare, but... all the games, yeah, KSSR's got me. All the games. If you search me up on Steam, look for Twitchy1003, you will see all the games that I have there, and they're the games that I like. Survival games. I really like survival games. I don't know why. I mean, it's kind of more to play with my girlfriend. Not to, like, play with my girlfriend. We do other things for that. But to play different games. This way. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. There. That's the maneuver we need to do. Should be no problem. Let's turn our SS off. RCS, sorry. At what point do we go, actually, we're going to have to dump this now? How much fuel... are we actually going to be able to do this? Okay, so what we need to do is we need to come in here. We need to rename this vessel because this is no longer able to... No, not toggle talk. Running. That's what we want to rename. Okay, so for starters, it is a relay, but it's not the lower relay for Kerbin. It's no more reposition. No, that's a T, isn't it? Oh man, my spellings. And there we go. So just so we know that we can't take any more contracts like that. We got 3 minutes to wait until this burn. So that shouldn't be too long at all. Okay, just like that, we're going to turn on our RCS, move forwards, get this down to a 0. Let's watch the map change, shall we? Beautiful. Look at this. We're just trying to bring this down to... Oh, wait, that doesn't change unless I've got this up. We're trying to bring this down to... What have we got here? 2.6. So we're at 300 at the moment. This really shouldn't take long. Stranded Deep, good game. Really did enjoy it. The Raft, also a very good game. Not really played that yet, but I had a 2-hour blast on it because it was a free-to-download game, and I managed to build everything that was available to build. So I'll be looking forward to the Raft when it gets there. Let's get rid of this. Hey, give me that. Okay, so we've done that. Cool. We've explored Duna twice. We've done some world's first milestones. Rendezvous maneuver around Minmus. We have initiated our first flyby, and we have escaped the gravitational influence of the sun. Which I'm pretty sure we didn't do. Like, we went to the sun and came back, but that's not going out from the sun, is it? I don't like the way that's worded. Explore Minmus. We've done the Explore Minmus contract. Okay, that's good. Beautiful synchronized free falling. Okay, that's the rendezvous around Minmus. And finally, position that. Okay, cool. All the things we have done so far today. Amazing. Let's go back out to our map view because one of these... No, we're going to have to go to the tracking station. We need to see the stop. Stop sending you notifications. Why not? If you want all the notifications, you sign up. Incidentally, if you want notifications about when I am going to be doing stuff, there is my Twitter, at Twitchy Games, all one word. Or, by all means, click the little bell icon next to the subscription box down underneath the video here, and that will tell... I'm pointing as if you guys can see what I'm pointing at. And that will tell you everything you need to know, all the notifications. Thanks, Violet, for reminding me about that stuff. Where's this other contracts from? Orbit Duna, position... I think we're going to Minmus. Okay, let's go to Minmus. I think we're going this way. Okay, you're the one that wants to rearrange. You are a long way away from where you want to be. Does it want it in 2 different orbits? It does, look. It wants this one into 2 separate... Ooh, this is going to be interesting to do. Let's try and do that. The game's doing the KSB music, but to me, it reads like the Final Fantasy VII... victory fanfare. Ta 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 ta. Yeah. Talking about pixel art. Pixel art's good. I do like pixel art. The thing with pixel art is it's really good, but it's not exactly limited in the way that it used to be. It used to be all about, like, you had a 16 colour palette and that was all you could work with. Why can't I turn? We got power. We got power. Oh, I'm control locked. Are you kidding me? Ah, and this is why we can't fly the Duna, guys, because my comms network is he's the closest one as well. So we need to set up a communication star here. We need like 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe that's what we'll do on Tuesday then. No maybe about it. That's what we're going to do on Tuesday, guys. We're going to figure out how to get this set up right. Okay, there we go. That's kind of the thing I'm looking for. Now, unfortunately, this means I'm totally in the wrong place to do what I wanted to do. Like that matches that with that. That being the Perry app, so I should stop using the word that. It's not very descriptive. Okay, let's try and point our way towards a maneuver node. Wrong website. Do I use pixel art? No, but I am a very interested party, if you will. You know, being born in the 80s, whoa, like if you wanted computer graphic art, it was pixel art. That was your options right there. I mean, that's not quite true. Vector graphics were a thing, and Pixar were doing leaps and bounds of what they could do with fractal design. But for the mainstream normal person, because that's who I am, a mainstream normal person, that's all you got. Get closer, get closer. There we go. Okay, let's make this burn. Looking at that, looking at that. Get my finger on the emergency cut button. Cut it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's kill this now. I'm going to try and arrange myself for this orbit. We're going to add this maneuver. I'm going to push this up here, but you just know I'm going to have to make a little adjustment here. A little bit of radial, just to make up for the fact that we had to do the maneuver here. So there we go. This one should give me a perfect orbit, and then when I've done that, I should be able to transition straight to this one. I said that with the American inflection because I'm not entirely certain. What is my job? This is my job. This and being a professional jobless person, I suppose. And I'm one of these people that tries to create an income from lots of separate places. So I've got this, I've got some music stuff that I do. Got some other things. Alright, let's try and do this maneuver here. 3.5 meters per second. This shouldn't take long at all. We're not control locked, so everything should be perfect. As soon as we get this into position, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll do. That's the oh, look, it's already disappeared. It normally says wait for 10. There, look, maintain stability for 10 seconds. Tick. But I was moving. But anyway, there we go. I've had this complaint with this for a little while. Oh man, we're not going to have long to do this in. And then back in, and then put it back, and then back in, and just messing around like that will get us the one we want. Ooh, somewhere. I bet that's within 10%. I will put a lot of money on that being within 10%. This. Come on, man. Let me do what I want to do here. Oh, we are in plus time already. Ah, it's not what we want. Let's pull that up. Let's pull this up. As soon as we get there, a little bit of engine thrust, a little bit more engine thrust, a little bit more. All the engine thrust. It's going the wrong way. Let's kill that a sec. Oh man, it's close. It's close. Let's carry on spinning around. What is my favourite meal? My favourite meal. It used to be spaghetti bolognese. But recently I've moved more towards a slab of meat. Nothing quite like a good steak. I do enjoy a good stew and things like that. I don't know, favourite meal is a very hard one to pick out because there's so many good meals out there. I do like a roast chicken with a stuffed mushroom and chorizo stuffing. Not stuffed mushroom, a mushroom and chorizo stuffing. Obviously all wrapped in bacon. I mean, why would you not wrap food in bacon? What's wrong with you people? Anyone else think that manoeuvre node is trying to mess me up? I think it's trying to mess me up. It reckons we're there, though. It reckons we're there. I disagree strongly. Come on, let's go this way. I want to come over this way. Do we have any RCS to do this with? Oh man, we do have RCS to do this with. That's powerful. Okay, as soon as we get close to here, I'm just going to start accelerating again. There. That should be perfect. 10%, right? 5, 4, 3... Do you not think we're right here? What's wrong with this? This is within deviations. Maybe not. Okay, fine. We'll try and fine tune this then. I mean, what else are we going to do? Let's have a look. We've got an apoapsis of 3.5 and 3.4. So if we just, that was too many already. Too much already. So let's pull it back down. Okay, that's that good. There must be a descending. Oh, we are literally right here. So let's. This is 0. I can't believe it doesn't think I'm in orbit. Periaps of 12. Periaps is 10. Let's come up here and try and change that. Warp here. Favourite drink? Hot chocolate at the moment. By quite a long way. Hot chocolate. Oh, wrong button. H. 10. No, that's wrong. There we go. Got it. Ooh, we were 1 kilometre out. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this overly successful stream. Not often do we get so many things done in one stream. We went to Duna, we did some contracts, we brought everybody back that we had scattered over the Kerbal system. Wonderful things were done today, and we are going to continue doing wonderful things going forwards. On Tuesday, we're going to go around, we're going to try and find ourselves some science in the Kerbal system. We will be starting at this time on Tuesday. Next week we'll be going around and doing some more interplanetary stuff. We'll be going to Duna and making sure we can get into an orbit and land and do all these other great things. But I will see you then when we're gonna do that. Bye!